Hi guys, welcome back to GreyWolf TV. We are continuing on with our X-Files of Season 5. So we're finished with our three-part episode that overlap between the end of Season 4 and Season 5. I'm expecting we're going back to individual episodes again now. I'm not sure Cancer Man is dead. If I were the writers, I wouldn't have written him out completely in the fact that we never saw his body. We saw him bleeding, and then we hear that there's no body. So, watch this space. You don't know. He's such a good villain in this. I think it would be a shame to have killed him off, but they could have done. I have no way of knowing. Anyway, that said, let's go on with episode 3. Oh, 89. Okay. Top park.
We got reports of at least a dozen shots fired. Door looks like it's been jimmied, but the alarm wasn't tripped.
Jimmied?
You see anybody come
out? That for a while.
So, whoever it is, they're still in there.
Oh, yeah.
Where'd he go?
Oh.
Buddy.
Take it
They're
easy.
here.
You hurt?
They're here.
No! Get out! Get out! Get out! All right, couple. Spread him.
That's Mulder. Right?
With that long blonde hair, you'll be the first one in here that gets traded for cigarettes.
Sorry, no sign of your mystery lady.
She is real. The FBI agent saw her.
Yeah, well, Special Agent
Mulder.
Mulder is currently being held in 5-point restraints and jabbering like a monkey.
John Fitzgerald Byers, 11/22/63.
Seriously.
I was named after JFK. Before the assassination, my parents were going to call me.
I was going to say 11/22/63.
It was
FCC.
in that capacity that I was attending the computer and electronics show at the Baltimore Convention
Okay.
Center.
Oh, I like this. I like this. We're getting some background on him.
Would you like a button?
Really?
There was just something about her.
You meet women like this.
Ken.
Mysterious.
I'm going to take a short break, okay?
Hello, pretty lady. Picture this. Crystal clear television. 33 channels worth with no monthly cable bill. And I'm talking premium channels here, too. You got your HBO, you got your cinema,
Is
you
that
got
legal?
your Showtime.
If you want quality bootleg cable, you talk to me.
If you want a converter that'll short out and burn your house down, definitely talk to this guy.
That was a one-time fluke. I heat sink every bread.
So my daughter turned 3 years old last week. Last Tuesday was her birthday.
That gonna sat down with a cup of coffee with you?
I hope you remembered that. Basically, I got involved with a man who turned out to be a complete psychotic. And then he suddenly came back and took her about 6 months ago.
That's terrible.
At least I managed to get a couple of leads.
I don't understand why you're at
I
this
was told
convention.
he's in the Baltimore area. So here I am. This is the only other lead I've got. That's why I'm here today.
Ah,
This
okay.
has something to do with computers.
That explains
Doesn't
it.
it? The internet?
Actually, the ARPANET. I can go online. Try and find out for you.
Would you?
Just what that meant back in 1989 to go online. You know, we'll take it completely for granted now that it's on any device that you pick up. Back in 89, it was not. So, you know, there was a very, very small demographic of people who even had access, and those that didn't even knew what they were doing. The internet didn't look like what it does today. So, him offering to help for somebody who maybe doesn't know about technology and everything, I suppose is why he's kind of got her attention.
Holly. It's nice to meet you.
Holly.
I knew very little about him,
Wow.
except that he's psychotic.
Somehow this kicked us into the Defense Data Network. I'm sorry, I think this is the end of the line.
Isn't this something you could...
What?
How do you say it?
Hack.
Into?
Not a good idea.
No! I mean, I work for the FCC. This is the kind of thing we're trying to stop.
Precisely. This could become misconstrued as two ways here. She could have played this very, very spy-like and cool. And you were her mark to be able to do this in the first place, and she made it all nonchalant, like she wasn't interested and blah 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 blah. But she knew her feminine looks and charms would get your attention for you to feel as though you could help. Maybe you were her target this whole time.
What did you do?
Oh, it's a government system. I know a couple of logging out tricks with VMS version 5.
What is that?
It's an encrypted file.
Yes, it is.
Why would your 3-year-old have an encrypted file in a secret Defense Department database?
Can you decode it?
I'd need some help.
My ex-boyfriend is out there.
Psychotic.
He must have tracked me here.
No.
There he is.
No. Wrong.
It was at this point we enlisted the help of one Melvin Frohickey.
What's with the narc?
We proceeded to tell him the entire story. I hoped you could assist me in deciphering the encrypted file.
I just want these pages decoded. Can you do that?
Sure, baby. My kung fu is the best, but it could take hours. I say, cut to the chase. If Pretty Boy out there can tell us where your daughter is, we just need to go beat it out of him.
Just stay away from him.
We'll stay back a ways. Just wait for us here. This dude doesn't look so tough.
Especially seeing as she's saying he's her boyfriend. Ex. Hey, fellas.
Just, the bathroom.
I don't think it's down here. Special Agent Fox Mulder. I'm with the Federal Bureau of Investigation. I was hoping maybe you could help me. I'm looking for a girl.
Ah.
What did she do?
What's it to you?
Your ex-boyfriend is with the FBI?
No.
Ken?
You don't understand. All I did was play Dig Dug. Stand back. I didn't hack in anybody's computer.
That's because you went on the DOD site.
We got FBI agents running around, military police. Whatever the hell is going on around here, it's big. And your lady friend is somehow at the center of it all.
She needs my help.
Hack into the FBI mainframe. I know just the guy who can do it.
You're talking about a premeditated crime against the United States government.
Well, you've already done one.
Your second one today.
Yeah.
Welcome to the dark side. The coolest hack in the world.
Lord Manhammer.
Say it. Say it.
Dick measuring contest time. You're better the hacker than me.
Your kung fu is the best.
Yeah. My kung fu is strong.
Anyone who tries to trace us will get bounced around by CMP's call forwarding software. My personal invention.
What do you need me to do?
Just watch and learn. Government hack is a snap. Last week I got into the Maryland DMV. Changed
So not how hacking works, but I'll let it go.
my endorsement so I could handicap park. Is that your boy?
Fox William Mulder, born 10/13/61. Degree in psychology from Oxford University, top of his class
Well
at Quantico.
educated.
There's nothing in here about him being a psycho or having a daughter.
No. You've been
Try
played.
Under active cases, Holly Modesky.
She's Suzanne Modeski?
Employee at the Army Advanced Weapon Facility at Whitestone, New Mexico.
Says here she blew up one of their labs, killed 4 people, including the MP who tried to stop her at the gate.
So she's actually an expert at this. So she's wanted for arson, murder, blowing up a lab. Now we know why Mulder's after her, because obviously he's not in the X-Files yet. He's on the Violent Crime Division. Bouts of, what did they say? Bouts, I can't remember what they said now, but basically she's good at fabricating stories, which is the one she just played you with.
My name is Suzanne Modeski.
Oh.
Not Holly. I was an organic chemist for the Advanced Weapons Facility.
What happened there?
You
Oh,
wouldn't have believed the truth, obviously. And I desperately needed your help. This has in it everything I need to expose the United States government's plot against its own people. It's an aerosolized gas, which in small doses causes anxiety and paranoia in its subject. Don't you get it? Nobody is safe. Look what they did to JFK.
oh God.
What did they do to JFK?
Dallas, 1963, hello? It's
Is
the
that-
perfect vessel for electronic surveillance. No one ever questions its presence.
Now I'm sorry. Same government that gave us Amtrak.
Not to mention the Susan B. Anthony dollar.
Is behind some of the darkest, most far-reaching conspiracies on the planet.
Well,
That's
yes.
just crazy.
I mean, like, this guy works for the government.
Is this what puts them on this whole government conspiracy track that we now know them for? Is where it all started for them to start to realise that everything is being hidden, that the whole American population are being lied to? I'm going off where the X-Files is now, not this flashback. Is this where it all starts?
Just help me decipher this.
Far out.
Going to decrypt this file.
Not a fatal one. The timetable remains unchanged. The first EBO will occur in the Baltimore-Washington corridor within 1 week's time. Security risks are being attenuated. Dr. Modesky's team has been processed and plausible denial constructed.
Here it is. EH product is presently warehoused at 204 Fells Point Road, lot number A9000, awaiting EBO.
Who's Dr. Michael Kilburn?
My dentist.
A9000, right?
Asthma inhalers. Good delivery device.
In asthma inhalers. This is their random test.
She didn't do it.
She's innocent.
Yeah.
You three are under arrest also. Man, stay where
Conspiracy.
you are.
Just listen. There's more going on here than meets the eye.
Federal agent, identify yourself.
Ma'am, come with us.
Step forward and identify yourselves now!
And it's gone all over Mulder, which is why he took all his clothes off, and he's screaming and he's paranoid and hysterical. Okay. God damn. No wonder he was gibbering like a baby, so that stuff really did have it in it. So at this point, what would the police have on him? Cleanup team. I'm surprised they didn't take him all away, actually. It's Mr. X. Holy shit.
Sanitizer.
That's why he was gibbering about aliens. Why are you leaving all three of them here to witness all of this? There's a big governmental conspiracies are rife.
What authority do you have to do this?
Shut up, Myers.
Yeah, just keep quiet.
No one touches this man.
Excuse me.
Oh, really?
Sir, why are you doing this? You people framed Suzanne Modeski. You plan to test that chemical on an unwitting public. Why?
No bags.
Whoa, guys!
Behave yourselves.
Scare us? So we'll keep quiet?
Myers, I swear to God, I'll shoot you myself.
It's all true what Suzanne said about you people, isn't it? Almost immediately, the police got there. We panicked and hid.
Do I look like Geraldo to you? Don't lie to me like I'm Geraldo. I'm not Geraldo.
It's not all a bad dream. I am in hell.
Oh, women.
Your Mueller pulling girlfriend roped us in and left us swinging in the breeze.
Yeah.
Is that what you meant?
But you gotta admit, we're here because of her.
I'm here because I wanted to learn the truth. Suzanne opened my eyes to it.
And here
She
starts
doesn't
the
owe
Lone
me
Gunmen.
anything.
Apparently, Agent Mulder came to and verified your warehouse story, at least what little he seems to recall of it. Here's a tip. Aluminum foil makes a lovely hat and it blocks out the government's mind control rays. Keep you guys out of trouble.
Must have taken Mulder's car last night. She left
Yeah.
at the train station.
So?
So
Let
maybe
it
we can catch up with
go.
her.
Where? She took a train. Baltimore Guardian is only a couple of blocks down from the train station.
They're not gonna let her go public. She'll disappear.
They didn't believe my story. Who in their right mind would?
Precisely. It's too far-fetched.
What are you gonna do now?
Try other newspapers, TV stations. I appreciate what you did for me. All three of you.
I'm more concerned at
No
the
matter
white
how
van
paranoid
parked
you
across
are,
the
you're
road.
not paranoid enough.
Suzanne!
They were watching. That white van across the road, they were watching. Oh, I lost you, see him there. There he is. You'll never see her again.
You gonna bust us?
I'm not sure yet. I just spoke with my ASAC, and he tells me that Dr. Suzanne Modeski is no longer wanted by the FBI. What I need from you guys is to tell me what the hell happened last night.
You want the truth?
Yeah, I want the truth.
You might want to sit down. This is going to take a while.
That's how they get together. That was a very informative.
None of us is safe. Secret elements within the United States government.
Yes, it did. That was a very, very well-written episode. Okay, episode 3. That was great. So, we now know a lot more backstory as to how those three got together, how they ended up being complete conspiracy theorists, nut jobs as people, as how the normal public would see them, how Mulder got involved with them, how they put him on that track. Like you just did in there going, there's a global government conspiracy. And he's like, what? And you're like, wait, let me explain. So it gives us how they got together, how they became the Lone Gunmen, where they got the name from, and how it was all set in motion. That was great. I really enjoyed that. And the one thing I wasn't understanding right at the beginning was why the hell was Mulder screaming and bubbling like a baby with all his clothes off? And then we get Mr. X as well, who knew to leave Mulder alone. That was, there's probably more connotations into that than I'm describing, but just as a first watch, that was, you know, the writers obviously sat down and said, how do we show where all of this starts? I mean, I don't mean with Mulder with aliens and his sister and everything. I mean just in general about there being secret government organizations that do this, that are plotting against the American public, that come in and clean up when things have gone wrong or people discover anything, and how do we show how the Lone Gunmen became to be and how Mulder knows them, and there's somebody all up in one episode and it was all focused on her. I actually thought to begin with she was just a complete nut job, but that was just a cover story, but she was targeting him specifically because she knew. That was a really good episode. Enjoyed that. Right, I will be back with episode 4 in a few days' time. Until then, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed already, I would appreciate that quick sub from you. If you want to watch this in full length, just check the link in the description as always, and you can go watch it in full length on Patreon. I will see you for episode 4 next. Take care.